of Ballistae's Protector of the Court, we break down and analyze Brenda Kramer's 4v1 against Canada during the World Dodgeball Federation Championships. So, I want to go ahead and break down probably one of the most epic comebacks that I've seen because of the world stage, because of the stakes. But so, Brenda, right now we're looking at you're staring down 4 players of Team Canada. The player to your left, our right, just got eliminated. And what this clip doesn't show was you had just hurdled over, I think, like three throws. Is that correct?
Yeah, they threw 3 at me.
Okay, so you have all the balls. Are the retrievers holding on to them right now? Like, because I only see 2 in your hand.
Yeah. So I think Brianna might have 1, and she's to my right that I'm looking at, and Joanna and Crystal have the other 3 somewhere. As soon as I get, control the balls, I turn to Brittany and I just ask her, like, all right, where do I go first? What target should I hit first? And so she says, go at target number 3. All right, so I hit number 3. Basically, I think just to get the balls kind of moving around so that they can't just grab them and start throwing them at me too. Because again, they gave me 6 balls, so I'm going to be strategic about, like, if I, just kind of letting one go at a time kind of thing. So she told me go at 3 first, and I hit 3, and then she said go at number 1 first, or number 1 second, and I hit number 1.
And
I
number
think what
3.
really helped.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and the first shot, number 3, ball goes out of bounds. So now you have all the balls, and then you don't have all the balls, but you have most of the balls, and you have 3 Canadian players that can't do anything. So they're just
Exactly.
kind of waiting for you to fire again.
Right. So I knew, like, if I go fast and I hit all my targets, they can't get the balls fast enough to come at me, because, like I said, if I hit my targets, then I still have ball control. So then I go at the now number 1, who just kind of dives to the left, and I kind of timed it to where I was waiting for her to dodge, and I kind of watched and saw that she was diving to her left, to her left. And so I just waited and released then. And then, the girl that was standing over near the girl in the corner kind of shifted over to her right. And so just kind of the way that the ball was kind of thrown to me, I was like, okay, that's my next target. And Brittany even said, like, go at number 1. So, I was led to that number 1 position, and, I accurately got her on her left side. And so then it's just me versus 1.
So real quick, so I didn't mean to cut you off, but I want to just explain, like, so you going full force nonstop really disturbed the ability for the other shaggers on the Canadian team to get balls to their players, because if you're watching this clip, so you hit the second target, she dodges as the retriever was pushing a ball to her, which is huge, because instead of being able to give it to the second girl that moved to the right corner, she is still ballless. Well, meanwhile, you're reloading, like, you are already ready, and there's nothing that can be done right now between the shaggers on the Canadian team. So that, we'll revisit that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you got 2 left. You wind up, and this is your 3rd shot, 3 for 3. You take out that girl. She's obviously frustrated, and now you're just staring down the last player who was able to finally get a ball at this point.
So she finally got a ball. I think I was still rolling. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's go. Try and go 4 for 4. I don't regret taking that shot. I think it was a good shot. I don't think at the time when I was playing, I really realized, like, oh, she got a ball already. I was already just focused on getting her. And so then as I retreat, I'm moving backwards, and, I know that she still only had that 1 ball at that point. So she gets out and she throws her 1 ball at me.
You're not even focusing on the ball. Or not the retriever ball, but you're just get out of the way.
Yeah. So I'm just like, all right, if I can get away from her ball, I know that I can get a couple balls from from the shaggers on our side. And so that's when Bree is kind of telling me, like, hey, don't go up there without at least 1 ball, maybe even 2 balls. Like, you need both balls to go up there. It was on me to throw, but, this player, Jacqueline O'Quinn, is pretty aggressive. So I just kind of I walk up and I kind of see like where she's going to be at and like what her move is going to be. And so she sees that and she kind of uses that to try to charge me. I duck down, she misses. I kind of look like I'm going to throw at her. I duck down, she misses. I get up and I drop immediately back down, and I block that one a little bit.
Do you
And
remember
so
why you
then
dropped instead of jumping? Sorry.
Strategy.
Just like the quickest way to not get hit and use that double block as extra protection.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Gotcha. So it's just because being able to watch this, I can actually pick it apart. Like if you jumped, there's a good chance you probably would have got hit right there. So, but
it's a skill that I've been working on, is dropping, and I was able to use it.
Gotcha.
In this instance, yeah.
So you got 2 balls. She's pretty much dead to rights.
Yeah, so she's she makes a great dodge, and as she's getting up without even like reloading too much, I kind of just whip it at her. So I do my full throw, I miss. That's when she dodges to the right, and then as she's getting up, I notice she's getting up, and so I just whip it as hard as I can at her, and her hands and her arms aren't even set yet.
Yeah, she's barely pushing herself up by the time your ball's already halfway to her.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just a timing thing, and like I said, at that moment, like I wasn't even tired. I just was so amped up and excited. Getting the first 3 girls out was like, oh, I can actually like really do this. I can make this happen. So yeah.
And that's, I mean, if you have the advantage, that is a perfect example of just like how speed and just, I don't want to say violence, but just speed and like execution can really disrupt the team. Like they had no chance to figure out what was going on until it was already over.
Yeah, that was the goal.
So that was this week's edition of Ballistae's Protector of the Court. If you have a play that you would like broken down, hit us up at admin@ballistaegear.com or via any of our related social media channels. Be sure to tag us and utilize the hashtag Protector of the Court, and we'll see you in the next one.